What's going on? Divine Donovan. I'm back with another video. Now today, I'm going to be talking about something that's very interesting that's going to help you in your life. We're going to talk about how to fall asleep fast. Now, listen, I know there's so much conspiracy, there's so much on Google and YouTube videos about how to really sleep, but I'm really going to tell you how to sleep fast. Really fast. Like, soon as you fall asleep, you're falling asleep fast. So the first thing you got to do is you basically, when you lay down in bed, got to get all comfortable, right? And then after you do that, you're going to close your eyes and you're just going to relax. You're going to relax your mind. Relax. Just tell yourself relax. And you're going to get into a sleeping position. And you're going to concentrate on your breathing. And you're going to sleep. Alright, now I'm playing. But anyways, I'm really going to tell you how it is to really fall asleep. This was something that I dealt with. I had insomnia. I feel like I still kind of do have insomnia, but like a lot of people that give techniques on YouTube, they're always trying to tell you what to do and how to do it, and they didn't even go through it. Everything on my page, all my videos that you see, I've done this. I've been through it. Every video that you've seen, I'm always telling you about my experience and how to overcome that. Now, the first thing that I've noticed, it was like many years ago, like falling asleep was very hard to me. I could fall asleep pretty easily. It was just staying asleep. There's a difference. Like growing up in high school, I remember like me and my brother had bunk beds. And he would sleep on the top bunk and I would sit on the bottom. And like, everybody's excited for school to start. So I'm like excited. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm still up. And like as soon as my brother hits the bed, I mean within 2 seconds, he's already snoring. He's done for it. And I'm just like, man, I wish I could sleep like that. Now, here's the thing. People who are overthinkers, it's going to be hard for you to sleep. Like, I think that's just inevitable. You can't change that. I'm going to repeat that again. If you are an overthinker and you think a lot, you're going to have a tough time falling asleep. Now, there's ways to combat that. There's ways to fight it and go against that. The number one way to stop that is to control your brain. Control it. And you say, how do I control my brain? You take the time to meditate, something that you hate doing or never done. You meditate and control your mind, control your thoughts, and just allow yourself to, like, that's how I fall asleep. The way I fall asleep is I have to, I think about my day. I just think about something and eventually sleep will catch me. But if I just sit there and say, come on, fall asleep, it's going to be hard for me to do it. Everybody's different, of course. You could use that method. Another method, but yeah, that's number one. You got to stop overthinking. Because if you think you're going to overthink, here's the thing with that problem too, actually, that when I do overthink, when I think before I sleep, it's a great method to fall asleep. But then again, within an hour or two, you wake up, which sucks. Now, if you want to know how to stay asleep, this is like the number one reason why I made this video. Is because, listen, millennials all the way until like older people, we are using our phones way too much. I'm going to say that again. We're using our phones way too much. Like literally, like before we go to sleep, we're just like, you really think you're going to fall asleep? You really think you're going to stay asleep by even being on your phone all the time? You really have to stop. Like there's a thing on Instagram that basically you can put how long you want to stay on Instagram. It's going to be like a reminder. Put a reminder on there. Put a reminder. And also on your phone, for those who don't know, there's also a tool that you could use to let all the apps shut down for as ever long. You get like a minute if you want to. Like you could like for me, mine is 9 o'clock. At 9 p.m. it all shuts down. Yes, sometimes I put remind me in 15 minutes. I do use it. But for the most part, it's really great if you would just stay focused and really use it as a tool to help you fall asleep. Stay off your phone. That is like the number one, like literally I can end the video right here just by telling you this method. Your phone is the reason why you're staying out. Your phone is the reason why you are not being able to fall asleep. Going on Netflix, going on Instagram, going on Facebook, Twitter, let me check my last email, let me check this. You have to go to sleep. You have to. I think that's like the number one way I was able to fall asleep. In 2019, all I kept doing was like gunning my phone in the middle of the night. I mean, we all do this. We wake up at 2 o'clock and we get on our phone, and then we're on there for like 30 minutes, and we're like, I can't fall asleep. How can you? Obviously you can't fall asleep because you're over here getting on your phone. You have to stay off your phone. After a certain amount of time, just stay off your phone. Be productive. That is the best thing to do. Like whatever time you set, like say 7 o'clock, go read a book. Reading a book also helped me to, not just before I went to sleep, but just throughout the day. Like you really have to like go into your self-reflection through like more. If you this is how I say it, if you spend more time for yourself throughout the day, you're gonna be able to fall asleep better. Starting this year, I said I'm not gonna get on my phone no more. I am going to self-reflect. That's what I do. I read. I take the time to, I read the Bible. I'm a spiritual guy. I read the Bible. Like, I just really self-reflect, think about my day. How could I have done better? What could I have done? Using that time, it allows you to take the less stress off. The reason why we're not able to sleep is because it's stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's like the number one link. We're waking up because of stress. We're going to sleep because of stress. Everything has to do with falling asleep. Whatever we do in our life is going to reflect falling asleep. What you eat, how you eat it, when you eat it, what time you eat. Like, there's so many things that you need to think about before you go to sleep. And if you want to get better with going to sleep, you have to ask yourself, what am I doing that's prohibiting me? You have to figure out your sleep pattern. Like, it's a science going to sleep. Like, this is very, very serious. You really need to figure out what can I do to help myself fall asleep better. And if I have to make the certain sacrifices that a lot of people don't want to make, you need to make the sacrifices in order for you to fall asleep much more clear and be able to wake up refreshed. Like, it got to the point where, like, during the day, I would literally, like, I'll be unmotivated, I'll be sluggish, I'll be tired, and then I just want to eat junk food and just lay in bed or just be lazy. Where the difference that I made, here it is, if you're ever wondering what differences you made, I realized the key, the tool to success that I had to fall asleep and to stay asleep and to get a great night's sleep was one thing that I changed. Oh shoot, I'm over here forgetting what I did. What I did was I went to sleep a little bit later. People always think that, oh, if I fall asleep at 9 o'clock or 8:30, the earlier the better. It's actually not a really good thing. For the people who are watching this video, obviously, if you're watching this video, you obviously had trouble like I did in the past. You have to fall asleep a little bit later, like 11 o'clock. You may think that it's not going to help, but it really is going to help. Fall asleep a little bit later. I wake up at 7 o'clock each and every morning, and basically I go to sleep like 11:30, and by the time I wake up, I feel good. Throughout the day, I don't feel tired, sluggish, none of that. I still feel motivated. I still feel like I can do whatever I need to do, and I go to the gym as soon as I wake up, and I play basketball right after that. Just try this method. It could help, Like, you have to get off your phone. You have to stop overthinking. You have to read a book. You have to self-meditate, self-reflect. Also, another big one is go to the gym. I'm not trying to say, like, for physicality, like, oh, I just want to go to the gym. It's also going to help you as well, but use this as a way to make your body tired. Your body is always, some people just have energized bodies and they're not able to go to sleep. Go to the gym. Make your body tired. Make your body feel like when it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep. Also, what you eat. Eat more fruits. You have to eat more fruits. Drink a lot more water. That also helped me too. A lot of benefits in all these things that I'm talking about. If you were to just try these things for a week, a lot of you people will watch this video and just be like, okay, and still do the same thing that you did, and you didn't get anywhere. If you want change, you gotta make a change. If you want something different, you gotta do something different. That's why I told you in 2020, I made a decision. I'm not getting on my phone. I think the phone is like the number one thing you could take from this video. Get the stinking off your phone. Like literally, it's killing you, it's destroying you, and it's messing up your sleeping habits. It's gonna cause, remember, insomnia can kill you. Not being able to sleep can hurt you on your day-to-day life, and you're gonna feel unmotivated, not feel refreshed, not feel ready to go. Each and every day, we're supposed to wake up and take control of our 24 hours. We're supposed to wake up and feel like I'm ready. Whatever I have to do, I'm doing whatever I have to do to reach my goals. But if you're waking up feeling unmotivated, you have to ask yourself, what will get me up in the morning? That means you need to sleep better. Get off your, get off your phone. Get the stinking off your phone. And if you need to go to sleep, watch this video before you go to sleep every single day, so I can remind you to get off your phone. That was the best thing that I've done. I remember I used to get on my phone like 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Every time I wake up during the night, I would just get on my phone. And then I would get up and like when I'm finally up and I'm like, oh, I couldn't sleep last night. How? Obviously you couldn't sleep last night. Duh, you're gonna feel like, oh man, that sleep. Like there's some nights where sleep is so horrible. On the weekends, like Saturday's the only day I allow myself to like stay in bed and like, I kind of like, get on my phone during the middle of the night. And then like, I wake up at like 8, 9 o'clock and then my body still feels like, man, I didn't get a good night's sleep. Stop overthinking, read a book, self-meditate, self-reflect, and just relax. I'm not saying before you go to sleep but before you go to sleep, turn off everything and just self-reflect, just think, just relax, get it all out. Get it all out. Worrying is not gonna make a difference. If you're worried about something, worried about paying a bill, worried about paying anything, worrying is not going to make a difference. Remember, your health is wealth. Health comes first. So really, sleeping is very, 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 very important. And I'm glad I'm making this video because I had a problem with sleeping a whole lot. But then I realized that if I were to sleep at 11, 11:30 and wake up at 7, I'll be better. I'm gonna leave you guys with it. There was this one time where I had to wake up to go to work at 7:30, and I went to sleep one day at like 2 because I had something to do the night before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's over for me. Like, I'm gonna need coffee, I'm gonna need all this. And I worked an outside job at an auction car place where I took pictures of cars. So it was like from 8 to 5. So I was like, yo, it's done, it's over for me. Like, I'm gonna be so sleepy. Tell me how I wasn't sleepy at all. Because those 5 hours that I did sleep from 2 to 7:30, I actually slept. Whereas the night prior to that, I realized that when I slept at 9 o'clock and I was like in bed, I had everything done and I felt like, all right, I'm gonna sleep. I was waking up during the night a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if you were to really just okay, I'm gonna go to sleep at 11 o'clock or 10:30, whatever's comfortable with you, you will feel much better. You will sleep better. And you'll get, collectively, you'll get a better sleep. I'll probably wake up like once during the night. And then after that, I don't wake up until prior to my alarm waking me up. So make sure you are doing these things. Apply them to your life. If you want to make a difference, you're the only person who can make a difference. Help yourself. Help yourself, help your family, help the people around you. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe if you learned something. I really, really hope that I can at least change one person's life with the methods, because I wish that I had, saw somebody that really told me what it is and not this false, oh, you have to, and you'll be able to sleep. No, you really have to do these things. Get the fuck off your phone. Like, literally, that's the number one thing. If you don't get off your phone, you're not going to have a good sleep. Your phone is bright. It's going to make your mind race up. You're going to see things that you don't want to see. Also, on your phone, you're also going to see, like when we get on Facebook, it's always like, oh, this person died or this person is. You really think you're going to get a good night's sleep after seeing something like that? You're not. If you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.